What is up, guys? This is StarKillerMarek coming to you with something a little bit new. As you can see, I'm playing Gears of War 3 here. That's not new at all. That's been out a month. There have been plenty and plenty of videos made for this. But what I want to do that's new is I don't want to talk about this gameplay at all. What I want to do is I want to give you guys the lowdown on what's happening, what happened this week, and hopefully every week in the coming year or whatever, however long I plan on doing this. I want to give you guys the news that has happened this week in the gaming community. I want to keep you guys informed on all the things you need to know. I'm going to give you guys the releases that happened this week, and I'm also going to give you the reviews from one site of the releases. I'm not going to keep it to Xbox 360, even though that's all I own. I'm going to branch out into also PS3, PC, and the Wii. So we'll get four big consoles, I guess. I don't really know if PC is considered a console, but anyways, let's get right into the news. If you guys are Mass Effect fans, you might want to listen to this. Apparently, it was teased in the United States Official Xbox Magazine, or OXM, and Australia's PC Power Play that Mass Effect 3 might be the first of the series to have multiplayer co-op. So if you guys like playing with your friends or going through campaigns in that kind of manner, this is going to be probably the game for you. You can just mess around, well, sometimes me and my friends always do, mess around in the campaign, get the things done quicker, but we don't really know if this is a for sure thing yet. There have been various reports either ruling it out, hinting via anonymous leaks that this is a addition, or as OXM and PC Power Play have said, they're just teasing at such a mode, so there might not even be this mode in the game when it comes out. So do you guys know about the Netflix Quickster thing? I know that was kind of a crappy transition there, but whatever. Well, what was originally going to happen was Netflix was going to branch out into also a company called Quickster, and Netflix was going to take on the role of streaming the movies, and then Quickster was going to be the company to take on the mailing portion. But then Quickster was also going to take some video games and add them to the loop, to the mailing loop, and that would have been freaking awesome, except for on Monday they announced that they are abandoning Quickster as of now, which is saddening for some of you people who have Netflix and really wanted to get maybe some games. What they said was Netflix was apparently moving too fast on this the Quickster project, and that's understandable. You don't want to push something right away. You don't want to make it come out so early and then you have so many bugs to fix. Try and fix those bugs right away, and that's respectable. I want them, if they do it, I want them to do it right away. So good job, Netflix, for understanding that you need to slow it down a little bit. But the abandonment is just of now. They've not hinted at the fact of actually giving up on Quickster in the long run. Hopefully they don't, because that would be a really cool addition. Also, a big company known as Microsoft, if you know that company at all, introduced the 320 gig media hard drive for the Xbox 360S models. Not those old Red Ring of Death clunky models, but the new, sleek, smaller, sexier models. They're going to get the 320 gig media hard drive. And it's supposed to come out this October. I don't know when, but this October, this month. And it's supposed to cost $129.99, which is a lot, but it's 360 gigabytes. I mean, come on. And you also get a download code for LucasArts and Traveler's Tales Lego Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. But the code is actually only going to come with the US purchases, so those of you in Japan and Serbia and Kyrgyzstan, I don't know where they sell these things, you're going to have to either come to the US or buy it on a US site, I don't know. But US purchases are the only ones that are going to come with this code. So $129.99 for a code for a game. and 320 gigabytes for your Xbox. That's pretty awesome. I'm not going to buy it because I'm cheap and a college student. I need to pay for other things. But here's another thing in awesome news, kind of awesome news. Depends on who you are, I guess. Epic has nerfed the sawed-off in this game that I'm playing right now. Gears of War 3 has nerfed the sawed-off, and here's what was said on the Epic forums about it after hearing your feedback. So this is because of the community that's happening. So after hearing your feedback, we have reduced the gib range of the sawed-off shotgun in Gears of War 3, and it no longer gibs farther than the Nasher effective today. I believe this was Tuesday or Wednesday. And if you guys don't know what gib range is when you are close enough to fire the shotgun and have them just explode as the bullets hit them. I mean, that's the gib range. So they've nerfed it because of the community. That's awesome that Epic is listening to the community. I thought the sawed-off was a cool addition to the game, made it more varied, the experience, but some of you out there might be like, alright, this is awesome that they're doing this. I'm fine with it. I just like the fact that they love their community enough to listen to them. And one of the final pieces of news here that I'm going to give out today is Arkham City. When it comes out, Warner Brothers has said that every new copy of Arkham City will include a VIP online pass that is the only way to access the game's playable Catwoman content. So, I believe it was like E3 last year or something that they announced that they would have Catwoman playable content. The only way to get it is to have this code. Now, it's only going to come with new copies, so used copies are not going to have them. So if you buy it used, don't worry, actually. It's going to be available on Xbox Live Marketplace or the PSN for either 800 Microsoft points or $10 on PSN. So you'll be able to use her as a playable character in the challenge modes, and you can do 4 little story scenes that feature Catwoman. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'd say pick that up. Little addition to the game. And the last little piece of news that I want to give to you guys, let you simmer on this. Zynga is working on a Farmville movie, apparently. So think about that. Yeah. But now that the gameplay is wrapping up, I'm going to get into the releases from this past week, the reviews, the ratings. I'm going to give you the ratings from GameSpot.com on Xbox 360 exclusives, PS3 exclusive, PC, Wii exclusives, and then cross-console games. So let's get right into it. The releases and reviews of Xbox 360 games here. There's a couple of them down here. We got the Forza Motorsport 4, which got a really good review by the critics on GameSpot. Got a 9 out of 10. Hulk Hogan's main event got a 1, so that game sucks. Connectables now with bears. Yeah, who cares? 2.8 out of 10. That was a user rating because they didn't give a critic rating right now on GameSpot. Same with Michael Phelps, pushed the limit, 3.8 user rating. And then, this was kind of surprising, Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster got a 7.9. I've never thought that would get that high, but it seems like it's going to be a really good game. The next category we're going to get into is the Wii exclusives. We got 2 of them this week. We got Dance Dance Revolution 2, which got a critic rating that's not applicable, and there was no user rating or anything like that, so we don't really know how good that game is. But then Go Vacation, which is another Wii exclusive, got a 5.0 critic rating. So then now we got the PC exclusives here. We got 2 of them again. Might and Magic Heroes 6, which got a non-applicable critic rating, but the user rating is 8.9, which is pretty darn good. And then Orcs Must Die also, it got a critic rating of 8.4, which is pretty darn good also. And then we didn't have any PS3 exclusives this week, at least none that I could find. If I got it wrong, slap me across the face, please. But we got some cross-console games here. We got the Sideway New York. I never heard of that game before, but it's for the PC and downloadable on the PSN. It got a critic rating of the 8.0 on the PC, or rather than the PS3. I didn't find one for the PC yet, so I guess we don't know. We got Ace Combat Assault Horizon for the Xbox 360 and PS3. It got a 7.9 on the Xbox and a 7.3 on the PS3. Moving on to Dead Rising 2 Off the Record. Xbox has got a 7.4. On the PC, there's no critic rating, but the user rating is a 6.3, and on a PS3, the critic rating is a 7.0. So there are some, looks like there's some pretty decent games out there this week. Wipe Out the Game 2, which is across all but the PC. Xbox 360 got a user rating of 7.8. The PS3 got a user rating of 5.8, and the Wii had no applicable rating whatsoever, critic, user, anything. And then the last game is Rune Factory Tides of Destiny for the PS3 and Wii. Got an 8.0 on the Wii and an 8.8 on the PS3. And we also got one DLC this week for the Xbox 360, the PS3, and the PC. We got the user ratings for the PC is a 7.5 on this Dragon Age Mark of the Assassin. Forgot the name for a second. And for the PS3, it's got a 9.1, and we got a critic score for the Xbox of a 7.0. So we got some really good stuff this week. We got a couple of bad things, it looks like, but this week was pretty good with gaming. I hope you like this series. I hope I can get more of this out there. Please share with your friends. I'd like to get the community involved in what's going on. Leave it a like if you want to. I don't really care. Leave it a dislike if you want to. Favorite it. I don't care. Subscribe if you want. I mean, that'd be awesome. You could be able to get every week. Hopefully this will come out every Friday. And I just want to thank you guys for watching this first episode, and stay sexy.